So Bill O'Reilly got in trouble a little bit. Not really. For Bill, but by the way, Bill O'Reilly is one of my favorite paid racist agitators in the world.
And liars.
And liars.
He's a football star, you know.
Sure. Punter.
He was a punter for
Punter
Fordham.
for Fordham. And so Bill O'Reilly got in trouble because he said some racist. We're going to show you it in a second. He said some racist stuff to Donald Trump. By the way, Donald Trump didn't bite. But it all comes down to this thing. It's the meme that they push, the race baiters at Fox News push, that what's wrong with the economy of inner cities, what's wrong with the economy of African Americans and minorities in this country isn't systemic racism. It's not that they weren't even allowed to vote up until a generation ago. And it's not that they're systematically put in prison at higher rates for the same crime. It's not that. It's not that we've criminalized a whole generation of black youth with stop and frisk. It's not any of that stuff. It's not any of that stuff. It's not that their schools are the most poorly funded. It's not that. It's not the CIA bringing crack into the neighborhood. It's not that. It's not any of that. What it is, here's what Bill O'Reilly will tell you why poor people are poor in America, inner cities, ready? And blacks.
They don't want a conversation. They don't want to solve the problem. These race hustlers make a big living, and they get voted into office by portraying their constituents as victims. And it's all your fault, and it's my fault. It's the rich people's fault. It's the Republicans' fault. It's everybody's fault except what's going on. And what's going on, as you know, is a dissolution of the family. And you don't have proper supervision of children, and they grow up with no skills, and they can't read and speak, and they have tattoos on their neck, and they can't compete in a marketplace.
So that's Bill O'Reilly saying a lot. He's saying a lot. Let's break that down.
And there is the third in line to the president not stopping him going, what the fuck is wrong with you?
So what Bill O'Reilly is saying, it's none of those things. It's not that we're outsourcing the jobs that people used to have, that Nabisco and Oreo Cookie and Chevy and Ford and General Electric and everyone is outsourcing jobs to even more desperate and even more poorer people in other parts of the world. It's none of that. It's not that. It's not the for-profit prison, and it's not that we're not investing in it's not that. It's that black people don't stay married. By the way, here's a guy, twice divorced.
Sure.
Just got his kids taken away from him.
The destruction of the family.
Destruction of the family.
To be fair, his kids don't have neck tattoos. I'm just saying.
And of course, you know, all the black guys with neck tattoos.
You know.
I don't know about you. I know one black guy with a tattoo above the shoulders, and that's Mike Tyson.
No. It's a scourge. It's a scourge,
it's
Jimmy.
sure. It's a scourge.
The scourge of black men with neck tattoos. It is the Zika virus of our time.
So let's see if he has anything else to say.
That's what's going on. But if you say that, you're a racist.
And if you say that, you're a racist. You know why you're a racist? Because you're a racist. That's why. Because you're overlooking all the other problems, and you're trying to find what is the wrong with people with black skin. I found it out. They don't stay married. Hey, you're divorced twice. So what? So what? My kids got taken away from me. I've been an abusive maniac to my wife. So what? So what? My wife's banging a cop. Who cares? So what?
Not only does it make you a racist, it makes you the worst kind of racist who goes, I'm pretty sure I'm not a racist.
That's my favorite thing. You know, if you tell the truth, again, this goes to, I've said this over and over.
I'm a truth teller.
Racists don't think they're racists. They think they just have the balls to tell the truth. Now, Bill O'Reilly knows what he's saying is complete bull, right? Because Bill O'Reilly not only got a direct handout from the government. He grew up in Levittown, which was financed by the government, giving loans. They built the communities after World War II for the GIs coming back. But guess what? Blacks weren't allowed to live there.
Yes.
They weren't allowed to get loans. They weren't allowed to get... And guess what's the biggest wealth builder in America? Your own house. So blacks were redlined. They were kept out. In fact, it's been proven that the government said if you sell houses to them, we'll take your funding away. So they kept black... And Bill O'Reilly got to have one of those houses because he was a nice white guy without a tattoo on his head.